was a disaster. Stuff down everywhere, trees, poles, power. It was an amazing storm. Hi, I'm Brandon COSGROVE, maintenance technician here in Halifax. Well, we prepped before. We loaded up all the gas and everything for the generators on Friday, had those all started and prepped. And then we were back at it 5 o'clock Sunday morning. The crew started coming in to try to get this back up.
Hi, I'm Mayor Mike Savage, Mayor of Halifax Regional Municipality. The folks who can afford the least sometimes get hurt the most, and so seeing people who didn't have power, you know, for some of us that's an inconvenience. For some people, having to throw away meat that they can't afford is a big deal. So I'm struck by that. An image for me was, I think on Klein Street, to see a huge tree toppled right over on a house, right up by the roots, massive tree on a house, and there's a couple on the porch of the house, and I went up to say hello, and I asked how they were, and they said, well, you know, Mr. Mayor, we're doing okay. We've got something to eat, we've got a place to sleep, we've got a cup of tea, and you know, I said, you got a tree in your house? And they just said, I know, we'll get that fixed in time. There's other people that need help right away. So that spirit, that resilience of people in the city, I think is really admirable.
Hi, I'm Bernie McGillivray. I work in the Halifax Operations Department, maintenance technician. Some of the guys have been putting 12, 14-hour days in. That's been kind of the norm. Most of the guys were in Sunday morning by between 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. Started working and seeing where our damages were and see what we could actually get up and get working again. Totally depends on the power utility, how quickly they can safely get in and put a new pole, plant a new pole. And then once they can get the pole in, then they got to string their, you know, if they're lucky, they can reattach the primaries. If not, they got to run all new primary, new distribution, and then we come in after that and we get our stuff on there. Once they're cleared out of the way, then we can do our job.
Hurricane Dorian came through the area Saturday night. Pretty much we were stood down Saturday night due to the high winds. Saturday morning we started at 6 a.m. and we work a rotating 16-hour shift, so 16 hours on, 8 hours off. Usually work from 6 till 10 at night. Then we'll take an 8-hour shift to recoup and start back over in the morning again.
I often tell people we're fortunate to live in Canada. We don't have the kind of natural disasters that a lot of places have, and we don't have world wars fought on our property. But when stuff like this happens in our community, you test people, you test their resolve, you test their resilience, you test their patience, you test their compassion, and I think our city came out of this in very good shape because of the strength of the people and because of the people who worked to make sure that things were okay. I tell people all the time, in a case like this, check on a neighbor, help a friend, and thank the people who are working to make things right.